Good morning, teacher. My group made up of Diego Goncari Palomino, Gisela Apolinario Raimundo, Miguel Jesús Cárdenas, and I, María Teresa Vega Santome. We are going to talk about this worldwide trend that is remote work. More than a year after the appearance of COVID-19, society has had to adapt to the new conditions derived from the pandemic, and the labor market is no exception. The measures of confinement and physical distancing essential to slow the spread of the virus were key to positioning of remote work, a modality that has been decisive in the difficult task of maintaining operational continuity and at the same time safeguarding the health of workers. In this sense, companies had to reconfigure many of their processes and implement new leadership and technological tools that finally accelerate their digital transformation and with it the arrival of remote work. Remote working is a style of work that allows professionals to work outside of a traditional office environment. It is based on the concept that you do not need to work in the specific location to run successfully. The responsibilities of remote work are practically the same as in an office job. Although this work modality has played a leading role at the global level, its status and level vary depending on each country. In some countries, this modality was already regulated before the pandemic, being permanent or habitual. Originally, remote jobs were related to professions related to new technologies, but lately it has been extrapolated to other industries, positions that have even created new careers that only require the use of a computer. The health crisis represents an instance of transformation for many organizations that, in light of the science, have has to modify their work arrangements and daily processes to stay competitive. Resilience is the key for companies to face a scenario complex as the current one, adapting to new market conditions to guarantee its continuity. Many of the organizations have become convinced of the advantages of this way of working. Even some, especially those with a technological base, made the decision to migrate their work model to a completely remote one. In short, the pandemic has led to the acceleration and implementation of this form of work that was already underway and that revolutionized the labor landscape, providing benefits to both companies and employees.
My name is Miguel Ángel Jesús Cárdenas. Remote working is made possible by technologies including private networks, VPNs, voice over internet protocols, VoIP, virtual meetings, cloud technology, professional collaboration tools, and even facial recognition technology that allow a person to appear before a virtual how to preserve the privacy of your home. Tapes 1. Independent. A freelancer is a professional who has created a self-employment to offer his services independently, generally for other companies and for several clients at the same time. 2. Remote employee. A remote employee must adhere to a specific schedule and be subject to the space provided by the organization.
Hello teacher, my name is Diego Wancari. We will see the advantages of remote work. The advantages of remote work allow greater time flexibility and reduce stress, facilitate facilitate the reconciliation between family and professional life. On the other hand, in the business aspect, in the by reduce cost by mi- minimizing minimizing office space and logistic and ships, greater probability by reduce superflow interaction between employees, finally by advantages for social environment work, be the reduction of pollution by having fewer trips by car and public transport and disconscious roads, floors, traffic accidents occurs. One of the disadvantages of remote work, the personal sedentary lifestyle grow. Physical problems can increase, so should as back pain and increase the risk of the disconnecting and working more hours. The usually in the business environment, employees identification by the company can be reduced by increasing isolation and monitoring employee performance because more complex for distance. For sociality, the work by reduction interpersonal relationship that are the basic of sociality. Application as a result of the crisis produced by the COVID-19 pandemic, 98% of Peruvian companies adopted remote work and 89% plan to continue while the modality of work in now the mobility restrictions have be life debt. However, weight measure is adequate to project workers. Only 45% state that they measuring the productivity of their workers in the face of these changes.
Good morning, teacher and classmate. Today I am going to look about the remote work conclusions. In these last 2 years, because of the COVID-19, the remote work has increased with the idea of being able to fulfill their responsibilities from home and be able to keep their jobs. So this in order avoid to infect their family members. So the main affects by this virus were the elderly, uh, but let's us know Jorge the remote work is an option that has been present in the world for several years and has had good results for some companies. Uh, final, finally, now the world uh, faces difficulties aiming to combat COVID-19, whose had forced us to change our lifestyles. Um, thank you so much.